What is Microsoft Fabric? This is a plain English overview for IT and business leaders. The series is getting started in tenant foundations. In later presentations, I'll be walking you through the environment. If you've spent the last few years building reports in Power BI, wrangling data in SQL Server, or living inside Excel, you've probably heard the name Microsoft Fabric more times than you can count. So let me answer the obvious question. In plain English, what is it? Microsoft Fabric is a single software-as-a-service analytics platform that brings together data engineering, data warehousing, real-time analytics, and business intelligence together on top of a shared data lake called OneLake. It was assembled from several existing mature technologies, but there's a lot of new engineering behind Fabric as well. Now, why now? For years, there were several products with separate bills and separate learning curves. Synapse for warehousing, Data Factory for moving data, Power BI for reporting, and Data Activator was introduced for alerts. Microsoft Fabric folds all of that into one licensing and compute model. So instead of stitching tools together, everything is connected in one environment that is much easier to get started with. Now, you might be wondering how Fabric stacks up against the other big names, and that's a fair question. Here's the short answer. Azure Synapse Analytics. Think of Fabric as its more friendlier, more unified successor with the same warehousing power, but far less assembly required. Synapse Analytics is not going away anytime soon, but all of the new innovations and integrations are now coming to Fabric. Azure Databricks, excellent for data engineering and data science. Fabric plays nicely alongside it rather than trying to replace it. However, a lot of the same functionality exists in Fabric today as well. Snowflake, a strong cloud-agnostic warehouse. Fabric connects to it happily if that's where your data already lives. Amazon Web Services offers a similarly broad menu of analytics services, but you're the one wiring them all together. And if you've already invested in the Microsoft platform, using Fabric is going to be a much more seamless experience. Fabric's real pitch is simplicity. One platform, one bill, and Power BI built right in. If your world already runs on Microsoft, that integration is hard to beat. And if you're wondering where this leaves what you already know, take a breath. Power BI hasn't gone anywhere. It still works exactly as it always has. Fabric was built right on top of the Power BI service. So your reports, your workspaces, your muscle memory, all still apply. So think of Fabric as the bigger house that Power BI lives inside of. So who should care? If you're an IT leader, Fabric changes how you think about cost and governance. If you're a data professional, it reshapes your tooling. And if you're a business owner, it promises faster, more self-service access to insights. There's something here for each of you. A quick word about this series. My goal is to give you a practical, jargon-free path through Fabric from standing up your first tenant all the way to running at scale in small, bite-sized pieces with demonstrations. I'm not going to try to turn you into a data scientist or a data engineer, but I'm going to show you how to get things done based on our experience and best practices patterns that we've developed working with hundreds of clients. So, thanks for watching.